2 Division UDX 483 QRZ.
483.
Roger, Roger. Uniform Delta X-ray number 4, number 8, number 3 QSL.
Sorry, I just got the 483. I think Delta X-ray. I think it's Delta X-ray 483, Roger.
Just about uniform Delta X-ray QSL.
Uniform Delta X-ray. 100%, my friend. A very good afternoon to you there from the 41 Alpha Tango 100 operator. So like Alpha Romeo Tango Hotel Uniform Romeo. Is that Roger, my friend?
Roger, Arthur, got you 100%. Operator on this end is Steve, Sierra Tango Echo Victor Echo. I'm about 30 miles west of the east coast of South Carolina, just outside of Charleston, QSL.
QSL, Steve, 100% is Steve, no problem there. Yeah, you got me on the North Island. I'm on the North Island of New Zealand here, Steve. I'm right at the top. I'm at the top of the North Island. So you got the big city, Auckland, the big city Auckland, and about 200 kilometers north of Auckland, Roger.
Roger, Roger. Yeah, I was surprised to hear your call. Actually, I don't get to New Zealand or Australia very often. I've got good clear audio on you. I don't have the biggest signal in the world. I got you 5.5, 5.6 back as far as a 5.2, but definitely a good clear audio. QSL?
Yeah, QSL, Steve. Yeah, you're not very strong either. The audio is good there. 5.2, 5.3 here also, Steve, but the audio is good there. But conditions haven't been that great here, so yeah, we're not expecting big signals at the moment, Roger.
Yeah, QSL. Yeah, it's same thing here. Mine's been very spotty. When I'm hearing anything at all, it comes in for a few seconds and goes away about as quick as it comes in. But I was actually headed out to the wife's garden to replace a piece of fence that a visitor took out for us overnight. Apparently the deer decided they wanted to eat some flowers last night, so was going out to do that, and I heard voices. I said, well, let me go see what it is.
QSL, yeah, no, like you say, it's there, and then it is, it is. I have found it yesterday. I was talking to some other station, I think in 3-4 division there. He was coming in really strong, and it was sort of 5 minutes in the QSO, and then he completely died, and I couldn't even hear him at all. It's just like someone, he switched it off, Roger.
Yeah, 100%. You've come in as far as a 5.7, almost 5.8 on that last over, so yeah. This will make for some good content. I've got a YouTube channel as well, and as long as you don't mind, I'd like to put our audio out on my YouTube channel, QSL.
Steve, no problem at all, my friend, no problem at all there. Yeah, I just turned the beam slightly there, Steve. I just turned the beam a little bit better. You're getting a bit stronger also there. So yeah, the sort of beam's in the right direction now, Roger.
Yeah, Roger, I've got to get my beam back up so I can do the same, but we're working on a homebrew 5/8 wave ground plane as the base of a Mako V5000 with a mast of a high gain CLR2 and some mixed up ground radials, but sitting at about 22 feet, about 7 meters there, QSL.
QSL 100% Steve. Yeah, myself and beaming 5 elements beam towards you there now. The 5 elements Yardies, OPS like the Oscar Papa Delta Echo Sarah antenna there. It's about 14 meters, so about 45 meters in the air, 45 feet in the air there. And yeah, so the driven element is actually bent 90 degrees towards the reflector there, Roger.
Roger on that. Well, it's definitely doing a good job. I've got a 5 element high gain. It's a 10, 15, 20 meter tri-band beam that I'm going to be putting back up on the tower that it came off of, that I picked up a few months ago. But we're saving up our milk money for our lunch money for a big chunk of concrete to put it in the air there, QSL.
QSL, Yeah, the concrete's not cheap anymore there. Yeah, no, we just put this one up just at Christmas time there, Steve. This tower went up at Christmas time there. And like you say, we dug the hole, we dug the hole myself there and all that. And then we got the concrete truck in. And yeah, it's not cheap anymore, Steve, but it's worthwhile afterwards. It was a long-going project I was doing. I built the tower and did all the masts and all that. And yeah, it went on for quite a long time there, but I was just doing my own leisure there. But we finally got it up, and yeah, it's been tested quite well with some good winds now, between 140 160 kilometer winds coming through here. And it doesn't move, so that's the good thing, Roger.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, that's one thing I really like about the tower I picked up is it is a crank up, so it'll go down to 21 feet before tilting over, and it'll crank up to 54, the tower itself. So with the mast to be right around just a bit over 60 feet, I guess what, 20 meters? Yeah, right around 20 meters, 21 meters.
Yeah, sure. So yeah, that's the beauty about the telescopic. I was going to do that. I was humming and hawing there. It's just that we can't get them here, Steve. We can't buy them here, so you have to make everything here. So yeah, it was sort of like, do I do that? So yeah, no, we just did this one. So yeah, it's about 14 meters. Dan, so it's about 14 meters off the ground there. So it's good enough there. It's doing its job. It's secure. So that's the main thing there. And yeah, it's not too hard to take down. I've got an electric winch on it there, so it's not too bad to up and down the Roger.
Roger, Roger. Yeah, well, the only reason I got this one, I've been eyeing this thing for nearly 30 years now, and I had to go through the area where it was a few months back, and well, it's been probably close to a year ago now that I first revisited, and I went by and I took a look at it and was drooling, and I realized there's no one living in this house, and it looks like it's been broken into and everything else. There was a tax notice on the front door. I said, shoot, I left a note on the front door, and a few weeks after I did, I got a call from a guy. Said, you're interested in my tower? I said, I'm very interested in your tower, and we talked about it for a little bit, and I gave him a price on it. It's really, really low. And, scrappers had been approaching him. I said, I guess as you can tell, just there's not a big market for them. So he said, well, it's yours. I said, really? He said, yeah. So I got the tower, the 5-element high gain tri-bander beam. Had a Ringo Ranger on the top of it, but I'm going to replace that with a Colossal 10K that I picked up also secondhand, silent key. And yeah, if it wasn't for that, I wouldn't have it. I got it dirt cheap. As a matter of fact, I got the tower, the rotor, the beam, and everything for the same price what I paid for the used Colossal 10K.
Noises coming through here, like the propagation's changing there, and it's just down there, Steve. Yeah, it's a bit difficult. One hold it there. Before we lose you, we'd like to wish you all the best in 73s, Roger.
Yeah, 73s, yeah, 73s for sure. Definitely enjoyed the QSO. You're back to a 5.3 on me as well, so it is dropping out. I've definitely enjoyed it, and Arthur, I hope we do it again here real soon. 4-1 Alpha Tango 100. 4-1 Alpha Tango 100 Arthur. Man, the pleasure was all mine. Definitely enjoyed it. It's been a blast, and hopefully we can do it again real soon. To UDX 483 South Carolina. We'll say 73s, 51s, and a click, click, click. And by the way, my YouTube channel is the same as my call, minus the 2. So And if you're on cluster or 11 meter, I'll send you the link to the video when I upload it. QSL? Ciao, ciao.